The story of Trinimac's curse and the rise of Malacath is one of betrayal, transformation, and divine punishment. It explains the origin of the orcs and the fall of one of the mightiest elven gods. Trinimac was one of the strongest Aedric, godlike warriors, worshipped by the Aldmeri, ancestors of Elves, and particularly revered by the early Orsimer. He was the champion of Auriel, the elven chief god, and played a key role in battling the forces of Lorcan, the trickster god who created the mortal world. Trinimac's teachings emphasized order, strength, and honor, and his followers, what would later become the orcs, were once considered just another group of elves rather than the outcasts they are today. Boethiah, the Daedric prince of deception, ambition, and rebellion, hated Trinimac because he was a defender of the old elven order. Trinimac preached against the Daedra and stood in the way of Boethiah's plans to guide the Velothi, later the Chimere, toward Daedric worship. There are multiple versions of how Boethiah defeated Trinimac, each with different levels of symbolism and grotesqueness. Some say Boethiah challenged Trinimac to single combat and won, overpowering him through sheer force or deception. Others claim that Boethiah tricked Trinimac into letting his guard down and then used divine magic to consume him. The most extreme version says Boethiah literally swallowed Trinimac whole and spoke through his body, mocking his teachings. When Boethiah finally expelled him, some stories say through excretion, Trinimac emerged as Malacath, weaker and filled with rage. After Trinimac's defeat, his loyal followers, the Orsimer, were also twisted and transformed. No longer seen as mere, they were mutated into the orcs, cursed to be shunned by the rest of Tamriel. They abandoned their old ways and became warriors and survivors, following Malacath as their new god. Malacath became the patron god of the orcs, teaching them about survival, hardship, and strength through struggle. His doctrine changed from one of honor and order to one of endurance and vengeance. This legend explains why the orcs are considered separate from the other elves and why they have such a strong warrior culture.